Hello, but folks, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV. Nice to have you with you. Technical stuff we got to deal with here, but there we go. It's Cape Rugby TV. Talking about Western Province Club Rugby, got our hands full, all sorts of action. It's been friendlies galore, but of course, I think a big driver that we've been seeing is how many clubs are reaching out to folks in the area to come and join the club. We've seen some open days, but it's a combination of things now. Of course, 2-3 weeks ago, it was all about who would arrive at practice. But I think most people are there now already. Folks, big thanks, of course, to Score Energy Drinks on board with Cape Rugby TV. I'm going to give you an opportunity to win yourself a case of Score Energy Drinks. That's going to come up a little bit later in the show when we give you the Spot the Team competition. You'll, of course, remember that last week we had Rangers in our Spot the Team competition. And a big thanks, of course, to CyberSmart Internet service providers. We'll talk to you a little bit later about CyberSmart. Right, folks, in studio with me now, I've got Gurshon Daniels, the chairperson of Retreat. Gurshon, nice to have you, meneer.
Thank you. Thank you, JP.
And Joaquin van Wyk. Did I get that right? Jacquin.
Yeah.
Jacquin van Wyk, van der Stel, club captain. How are you, Jacquin?
Doing well yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's a busy time already. Are you guys feeling that way? There's a lot of people talking about van der Stel at the moment.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things on our mind as well about getting the season started. But I think we first need to get a field sorted. I think without a field at the moment, I don't know if you're aware of it, but the municipality is busy selling our fields off. So
they're selling your fields off?
Yeah, they're gonna do.
Oh my word! So van der Stel has got some challenges from day one.
We don't have a field yet, but we're ready to start the season.
It's one of the things about rugby, you know, traditionally that you need if you want to play rugby is a field.
It helps, yes.
It helps, yeah.
And then also, if you do get a field, you need to make sure that it's compliant with what the regulations are if you're going to play Super League rugby. So
yeah. But let's just talk about van der Stel for 2 seconds. I mean, what an incredible season for you guys in 2024. Regardless of what comes in 2025, I mean, hats off. You guys did amazing. Super League B obviously went very well. Must be a good feeling at the club now.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Obviously, we ended the season off very badly. I don't know if anybody remembers you were there when we had that massacre against UWC on the last day on City Park in the final. So yeah, we had to go back and work really hard, look at our recruitment, and hopefully set up for a bigger season or a better finish to the season this year.
So I've got a little flyer with me here from it says registration is open for Retreat.
That's correct.
Is registration still open for Retreat?
That's correct, JP. It's still open. We are on a recruitment drive in the community to get some players, especially the juniors off the streets, and also some senior players. And then we want to start the ladies team this year if everything goes according to plan.
So you guys also, this is a question everybody was talking about at the beginning, was how was day one of the year? How was the turnout?
Well, they come in drips and drabs, JP.
Yeah.
That is how it goes. But it's for us to reach out to the players as well, to ask what they're doing, to show some interest in them, to get them back to the field as well.
And so I mean, we saw similar, Rocklands were doing similar open day drives. There seems to be a lot of activity at the moment from an administration point of view.
Correct.
To more than we've seen before, in fact. You know, in club rugby, we're seeing all these guys coming up with social media to say it's open day, bring the kids, come and introduce. It seems like there's a whole breath of fresh air.
That's correct, JP. We've also a new executive, so we're trying something different. We also want to marketing the club a little bit better in order for us to grow a little bit.
Yeah.
And that is some hard work that we put in at the club at this moment. Yeah.
Well, we've got a little video clip here from Retreat. Let's take a look and we'll talk about it. there we go. Fun retreat. Gurshon, nice to see the guys in action. Just tell us a little bit about your pre-season. Did you guys have a pre-season, or is this the start?
That is the start, JP. Our pre-season starts from the 1st of March. We've got also international team coming to us on the 9th of March.
Yeah.
They're coming all the way from Australia to play against us. I think Gardens is the other team also they're going to play, and then they're going to move up to Kimberley. So now we're just getting in the guys to do a little bit of body work and fitness.
What are the guys saying so far? Are they settling in, or is it more a question of they're ready for the first? You know, the first games are, what are we now, about 6 weeks away from the first game?
That's correct. They are settling in nicely. We are growing the numbers as we go along, week on week. And now that they're here, we're going to play against Australian team. Everybody wants to be part of it because it's some recognition for them.
Yeah.
And they're looking forward to it.
And what are the schools in your area? I mean, you guys are reaching out to folks in the area. Which schools have you got in the area that...
We've got Delta Primary in the area. We've got Steenberg High School and Primary School. We've got also Sibelius. We've got a whole bunch of schools in the area, but they're only focusing now on the athletics at this moment that's happening.
Yeah.
Although our juniors is almost 4 teams strong. Last year we were only 2 teams.
Right.
This year we are 4 teams, and we're still trying to grow that sport as well, so we can have a feeding system into our senior team.
And Jacqueline, from your side, first team, second team, third team, under 20s, juniors, what do the structures look like?
Yeah, we've got junior teams as well. I think
Yeah.
we start from under 9, going up to under 18.
Really?
I think we skip a few years in between. I think we've got under 9, we've got under 12, and then under 14. So I think we have some girls as well playing in the juniors.
Yeah.
But they mix with the boys, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we've got a third team, and a second team, and a first team. I think we're in the process of registering a fourth team because we've got a lot of excess players at the moment.
And those kids then, where do they play? Do they play against other
There's like the Stellenbosch area, like Lamotte. I think
Yeah.
Blake's has a junior team, Coronations, Excelsior. So there's about 8 teams of the surrounding areas in Stellenbosch,
Yeah.
outlying farm areas. They play in their own little league there.
So is that a connection between Evergreens? How is that sort of unification? How's that looking now?
It's come a long way from the beginning because it had its growing pains because initially when we were Van der Stel and we merged with Evergreens because both teams didn't have enough players.
Yeah.
So it was a mutual, so we joined Excos as well, and we've managed to stay blended throughout these years. I think it's our 8th year as an amalgamated team, so it's been going well. A lot of our juniors as well is coming from Evergreens. So
What, do I still have to call you guys Van der Stel Evergreens?
yes,
Can we please not? It's such a long word.
that's part of the agreement we have. So because we merged, we can't just be like, we'll absorb your club and not give recognition to you, but you can call us VDE.
Well, just explain to the guys that if sometimes we don't have the full name on the screen, it's because it's a very long name. So, and we want to be able to mention the whole club name. Folks, you're watching Cape Rugby TV. We're still going to be joined by Ismail Ibrahim and Morgan Newman and Renzo Botman a little bit later. So lots for us to talk about. Retreat is in the studio with us now, as well as Van der Stel. And we know that the Gees is, well, yeah, the Gees is definitely on the next level already. You can join us every Wednesday night from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock here on Cape Town TV. It's DSTV channel 263. So make sure that you tune in and take a look. We'll take a break. When we come back, we carry on talking club rugby. Don't go away. Back in a sec.